Hi there. In this video, I'm about to share with you the fastest way to get started on your fertility journey. And I'm sharing a glimpse of my fertility framework for starting your day and going throughout the entire day. And this will set you up for a more positive tone. It's a day in the life of thousands of patients and clients that I've worked with that has helped them to get pregnant, and now they have healthy babies. So it's not about being perfect. So put that to the side. It's about making time for yourself, and the focus and the emphasis truly is on self-care. And it's really about doing your best so you can feel your best, and this can improve your chances of getting pregnant. Hi everybody, Dr. Gina Terranoni, and I've been in private practice specializing in fertility and women's health care for over 22, 23 years now. And I've helped over 2,000 women and couples to become parents, and they've had beautiful, healthy babies. And I truly believe that this is your time. This is your turn. I'm going to go through about 10 fertility tips. And then at the end of that, what I want you to do is stick around so I can show you how to easily start using and applying these fertility tips right away. And then I have a special bonus at the end for you. Let's get started. Tip number 1, let's focus on the second that you wake up. We're talking about your morning nutrition and your morning routine. So the first meal of your day is absolutely crucial. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I heavily focus on fertility foods, a fertility diet, fertility nutrition. So we're looking at a balanced breakfast that has proteins, healthy fats, fiber, whole foods. And so what I'm visualizing and what I often eat is avocado toast. You can add a poached egg in there. If you like fruits, or you can add in greens. I like to grow my own sprouts, and I like cut those up and put those on the toast as well. And then sprinkle on some chia seeds or some hemp seeds. So that's a really good way to start your day. I also today I had spinach, sprouts, some ricotta cheese on whole grain bread, and salmon. I love salmon. So anyway, if you start your day that way and you're not used to it, give it a shot. And I can tell you that you will feel good, and you're giving your body and your fertility health all the nourishment that you can. So the nutrients in these foods are also in support of hormone regulation, which, as we know, is key for fertility and also in quality. Okay, next tip. Tip number 2, mindfulness practice. You may or may not have mindfulness already built into your day. So what does this look like for you? I prefer to do this first thing in the morning. I like to end my day, but my head's the clearest when I first wake up. So I tend to do this before having breakfast. It really just depends on your workday. This can be a quick meditation session. It can be yoga. It could be 5 minutes of deep breathing, and you will get a benefit from this. Okay, so this is all about helping to keep you in balance. So physical body, mental body, keep stress levels low. All of this is really important for fertility health. Okay, let's look at tip number 3. This is about setting intention. So you can do this, and I have another video on working this in as well, where you keep a journal. So it's like, how am I going to do all this? I will show you how to do this at the end of the video. So grab a journal, or you don't even need to write it down, but things do happen when we put them in our notes. Grab a journal, and then you're going to set an intention and an affirmation for the day. So this could be, today I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to nurture my body and nurture my mind, or I'm open to all self-care today, or I'm going to add in 3 times today self-care. It doesn't mean you're doing an hour each time, but maybe it's like doing this right now. I'm doing my deep breaths. I'm making sure I'm having a healthy breakfast. Check. Then I'm going to have a healthy lunch. I'm going to go for a 10-minute walk at lunchtime, clear my head, loosen up, shake out my body. Maybe you have a dip in the afternoon. I'm going to have a healthy snack, or I'm going to take 5 minutes outside in nature, no matter what the weather is. I'm just going to breathe deeply and take a break, right? Take a break from all the distraction or stressors or just kind of the busyness of the world. You want to have yourself in this little bubble right now of protection and focus on your self-care. Okay, let's look. Next, hydration. Tip 4 is hydration. One of the simplest things that you can do, and I actually like to do this when I first wake up, is to drink at least 16 ounces of clean, purified water. This sets you up for other good choices, right? So you want to work hydration in the morning, but of course throughout the day. I like to say half of your body weight in ounces. So say you weigh 150 pounds, that would be 75 ounces of clean water. Of course, all of this advice and recommendation in here is based on what I've done with patients. I encourage you to check with your doctor and make sure. You may need more water, less water. It just depends on your physical activity, where you live. I live on top of a mountain, so I get dehydrated quick. Okay, so this is a good way. Hydration helps with digestion, also helps with cervical mucus and overall cellular function in the body. So all of this is crucial for conception health. All right, tip number 5, physical movement. We all know, we get movement in, whether it's yoga, going for a hike or a walk or a swim or a run, whatever you're used to doing. It makes us feel good. It's also really good for inflammation. It's good for moving blood and oxygen throughout the body so all the organs can get nourishment. This can be stretching, a brisk walk, cardio. It's going to help you boost your mood. It'll help regulate your hormones, which we need. So far, we've got morning nutrition, we've got mindfulness, setting intentions, we've got hydration, and now we've got exercise and physical movement. And all of this benefits not just the physical body and fertility health, but our mental health, which is a crucial component in fertility health. And I want to take a moment here. And if you can, I ask you to subscribe to the channel. If you're getting benefit from this, please subscribe. It really helps me to see which videos you may want more of. And also you can take a moment to drop a comment. What am I missing? What do you like to do every single day or most of your days? What is self-care to you? I'm curious, right? Because I write all this content and I work with patients and I have my own self-care and I'm giving you examples, but I want to learn from you. I want to know what works and what connects for you. So that would be awesome. Okay, let's get back. We're going to get back to 5 more fertility tips, right? To add into the ideal framework of your fertility day. Okay, so tip number 6 is going to be your nutrient-rich lunch. Now, everybody's different with their appetites, but I would say pick a regular time for you. So let's just say a window of 12 to 1 every day. That helps for digestion. It helps your body know it's getting its nutrients. And so again, you always want to have lean proteins, good quality proteins, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, whole foods. And so what I like to have sometimes for lunch is a quinoa salad. I call it a salad, but I like to have cooked foods. It's easier on digestion. The nutrients break up easier and they get distributed throughout the body. So quinoa, you can add an avocado if you haven't had it for breakfast. Add in some cooked vegetables, or you can look more like a stew or a stir fry or something like that with grilled chicken. So anyway, there's so many things, right? Okay, tip number 7. So now this is, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but consider adding in afternoon mindfulness. Hey, I am guilty here. I get on with my day and I love my job and I love working. So I'm go, 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 go. But it's important to take a 5 or a 10-minute minimum. Take a break, go outside, recalibrate yourself. Fresh air, some stretching, maybe some writing, but I actually think it's a good idea to get some physical movement. So again, going for a walk, or maybe you're doing some, depending on the weather, doing some stretches on the floor next. If you're working at a desk, make some time for yourself. Let's go. Where are we going? Tip number 8, limit, and I would say really eliminate caffeine and sugar. So you may have some crashes throughout the day, drink more water, and you can add some lemon into there. But excess caffeine, sugar, that can disrupt hormonal balance, and it can impact your fertility health. So herbal teas are great for this. If you're like, I need like a pick-me-up, sometimes I'm just bored and I need something aside from water. I need like a little treat in my day. So think about that. And now we're looking at tip number 9, which takes us to dinner time. So for an evening meal, again, we're looking at proteins that look for foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids. So like salmon, walnuts, and you can add in leafy greens like kale. I love chard or spinach. And so you can cook that up or steam it. They're not only nutritious foods, but again, they focus on reproductive health benefits so much. I have so much information on the fertility diet, and you got to check in the comments, but I'm going to get to that. But you've got a free fertility cookbook waiting for you in the comments. Okay, tip number 10. This is so crucial. You need a wind down, like a sleep hygiene routine. So before bed, what can we do to like come down off a busy day from work? Or if you had stress, or if you're taking care of a loved one, like all these things, sometimes we're just like boom, 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 boom. This is a good time to grab a cup of tea or some water or some fruit or something like that and grab your journal. And then you can do some reading, take a warm bath, do some light stretches. I love meditation at nighttime. I like to do restorative yoga. It calms everything. You can sync yourself up with daylight. That's amazing. It's just really good. It's just good for overall health. And here's the big thing is avoiding screens. So blue light stimulates and it keeps telling our brain to keep going, keep us awake. Get rid of the phones, get rid of TVs, all of these. It's just like it's overstimulation, right? And then we replay it. Even if we think we're falling asleep, it's like there's still part of us like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? We went all feet in the bed. Okay. And then this is vital for sleep quality. And again, like you're trying to get pregnant, depends where you live. I need more sleep at higher altitudes. So it just depends for you, but absolutely no less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. So now we have a full day framework and you're starting with the morning. And then I think like, admittedly, I get a little bit lost in the middle of the day. So where are you at? Where are you strongest? Where do you think, oh, I just blow through my day or my night or something like that? Where can you optimize your fertility health? This is a sample for you. So what I'm recommending, if you're the type of person that's like, oh my gosh, I'm taking notes and I'm going to do every single thing that you said to do tomorrow or starting now or starting tonight, whenever you're watching this, great. Go for it. But I don't want you to be disappointed because again, this is not about perfection. It's about the second you wake up, it's like, taking care of myself today. I'm adding in self-care. And this is what I can do today. You might have a really heavy work day and say, okay, I'm going to do one of those things. So maybe 2. Okay. If you got the one thing, then I would say focus on your food. Okay. Other things will come in time. I have so much more to say about that. But what I really want you to consider here is I have a ton of support for you. I am live. I have a fertility community and I'm offering you right now. If you go to this link that's in the comments, it's a fertility diet cookbook that I put together for you. I also created a 30-day meal plan and the recipes in there, most of them are 10 minutes, max 15 minutes or less. The absolute majority, because I want this to be easier. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I can't stand cooking. Whatever, I got you. So pick that. If that's your one thing that you're like, okay, I'm going to commit to this, start with your food. Because when you start to eat better and eat more balanced, your hormones get regulated. You want to sleep better. You want to start taking care and you start protecting your personal time for self-care. And that's what I wish for you. Check out the link. When you get that fertility diet cookbook, you can download it immediately. I'm giving you a bonus. And the bonus is you can join me in my private online fertility community, which is amazing in there. I have so many resources. I'm in there. I have office hours. You can ask me all of your fertility questions in there. We've got a live feed chat in there. Everything is private, is only for the community. I do webinars. I want to start a club in there. So It's there. I want you to check it out. It is free for your first month. If it's not a good fit for you, then whatever, cancel it. But you get to keep the cookbook, the meal plan, and then I also have top 3 supplements in there for you. And then I have an egg quality guide. There's so much more I want to tell you. Go check it out. Drop me a comment, any questions that you've got. I'm here to support you. Thank you so much for watching today.